All right. Welcome back, everybody, for another deep dive. Today, we're going to be looking at environmental accountability
Okay.
in Jamaica. And we're going to be looking at a recent article from the Gleaner
All right.
about a citrus company,
Yeah.
Tradewinds Citrus Limited,
Interesting.
and their dealings with the Rio Cobre. This one is going to be good, folks.
I'm ready.
So this citrus company, Tradewinds Citrus Limited, was facing prosecution for polluting the Rio Cobre,
Wow.
but the case has been dropped.
Oh, interesting.
So what happened?
Yeah, what happened? So in Jamaica, they have the National Environment and Planning Agency. You've probably heard of them. They're called NEPA.
Right.
They're responsible for environmental protection
Makes sense.
and enforcement. And they were the ones initially going after Tradewinds Citrus.
Okay, so they were the ones that were pursuing this case.
They were pursuing it. Then it got dropped. And now the opposition is demanding answers.
Yeah, I bet.
They're calling for transparency from the government, especially for the residents of Bogwalk.
Who rely on the Rio Cobre.
I see. So they're really concerned about the impact on those residents.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What do you think their biggest concerns are?
Well, I mean, if a company can just pollute a major water source and get away with it with no explanation, that's a problem.
Right. Huge problem.
It sends a message to other companies that you can just kind of skirt the rules.
Totally.
And the environment loses out.
So what about the people who rely on that water?
Exactly.
So the article mentions that a settlement was reached between Tradewinds Citrus and the NRCA,
Yeah, who are they?
the Natural Resources Conservation Authority.
Okay, what did they do?
They're a government agency
Mm-hmm.
responsible for managing Jamaica's natural resources.
All right.
So they have the power to negotiate these settlements.
So you made a deal.
They made a deal. But
Get this.
what? The NRCA's attorney told the judge the agreement was confidential.
Wow. So nobody knows what's in it?
Nobody. The judge even asked to review it, and they said no.
Wow, that's...
It's pretty wild.
Yeah, that's concerning.
That's why the opposition is calling this a cloak of confidentiality.
Yeah, I mean, it's... If nobody knows what's going on, how can you be sure that they're actually fixing the problem?
Yeah, how can you hold them accountable?
Exactly.
And what kind of message does that send to other companies who might be thinking about cutting corners?
Yeah, that's the big question here.
Right.
If these agreements are always secret, is there any real deterrent for companies to pollute?
It's scary to think about.
It is.
So let's recap
Okay.
for our listener. We have Tradewinds Citrus,
The company?
the company accused of polluting.
Right.
We have NEPA, the agency that was initially pursuing the case.
Okay.
And then we have the NRCA, who negotiated this confidential settlement. And then we have the opposition, who are demanding transparency.
That's just a big puzzle.
It really is. And it makes you wonder, what's going on behind closed doors?
That's the question, isn't it? What does this mean for environmental protection, not just in Jamaica, but globally?
That's a great question. And one that we all need to be thinking about. So thank you for joining us for another deep dive. We'll see you next time. Bye.